What's going on, Triple G family? Thank you so much for coming to the channel, home of all things rhythm guitar, where we react/review to our favorite rock and metal songs. I teach you how to play those songs, and then we rock out together. Today, I got to give a shout out to a fellow reaction channel, Lost in Vegas. Ryan and George over there, I wouldn't even know about Gojira if it wasn't for them reacting to them.
Yes! Whatever that, what the fuck is that hard?
Yeah, I don't know how.
Chugging riff in the background. That bump.
Isn't that something? Gojira was one of those bands that blew up their channel, and I never even heard of them. I'm supposed to be a metal guy, and I didn't even know about Gojira. So, love the band very much, them French boys over there. So what we're doing today is a super fun song to play on guitar. It's Silvera. It came off of their Magma album. So yeah, let's check it out, man. Talk about just the way, there's a thing about Gojira that I love. They have a way of writing material that just punches you in the jaw. There's something about Gojira's style that I just freaking love, man. Keep going. Every fall you get the pain, you learn the lesson. Stop now, open your eyes. So that sounds like you're making a mistake in life. That's what I'm getting from it. Anyway, let's keep going. Your eyes, dead bodies falling from the sky. We are the aid with the vision of the killing. A rain of shame that fills the mind. No other blood in me but mine. Time to no other blood in me but mine. I know that they're huge animal rights activists, right? It's sad that we as humans kind of overtake this planet to the point that you have to have these type of slaughterhouses in place to feed people. So yeah, that's my soapbox moment there. We're gonna get back to the song. To open your eyes to this genocide. When you clear your mind, you're receiving the gold of a better life. When you change yourself, you change the world. Very interesting imagery coming out here, right? Let's keep going. That part, you have this man where his mouth and nose and eyes, from what I could gather from that, is like kind of like, it reminds me of the part in the original Matrix when Keanu gets his mouth taken away, when Neo gets his mouth like where he can't talk because the agent got rid of his thing there. So it's reminding me of that. It's almost like you're blind and you're voiceless. Your heart is pounding in the brain. I'll still drink your naked in the mud. And devils dancing in the rain. I'm good at full sorrow. very interesting. Again, with that man with the mouth and the eyes gone, he's also got a phone in his hand, right? Yeah, we get lost in our phones. We really do. So let's keep going. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much. And go ahead and like and comment and subscribe, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Show some love if you liked what you saw. I'm trying to get at this grind, man, of the YouTube thing. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Takes a lot of work. I know that people have really enjoyed my falling in reverse, watch the world burn reaction. And if you like that, you can go over to there and watch that reaction as well. If not, if you're a guitar player, stick around. We're going to have some fun learning this song right here, Silvera by Gojira. All my rhythm players, where you at? Oh, hey, you're with me. All right, cool. So, here we go. Gojira, Silvera. So, with this song, and with a lot of Gojira, you're going to go a whole step down. Okay? Your E is going to be a D, your A is going to be a G, your D is going to be a C, on and on. This starts with something like this. You're going 3-1, open, open, 3-1, open, open. Then a 1 power chord, open. Right? Okay, moving on. So, it goes. Right there, I slid up to the 6. Now, go back to this 1 after that 6. 1 open. Now it gets a little tricky. This is a tapping. We're going to be tapping here, okay? So you have your index finger in your on your left hand at the 2, okay? And then picking hand is going to be tapping on the 9 to start with. Okay, so when you're starting that, you're going to put some vibrato. That's when you're shaking the string up and down a little bit. You're on that 2 with this hand. You're going 7, 10, 9, 10, 9. No, I'm sorry. 9, 10, 9, 10. 12, 9, 10, 9, 10. 6. And then use this finger that you're tapping with and just strum up like you're doing a little sweep with your finger to play that power chord again. Another thing is too, when you go to play that, taking the pick, tuck it like this so this finger's free, because you're typically holding the pick like this, right? You're going to tuck it real quick to where it's like that, all right? Slow that shit down for you. Starts in the song after that first riff, but it's also the chorus riff. Okay, so you go on that, and then when the verse riff comes back in, or when the verse comes in, that's the riff. So at that point, it changes while you're still in the verse, and it's just a power chord on the 8 and 7 of the A. Well, in this case, it's the G string, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, and then that ends with just triplets on the open E. And you go back into that chorus tapping. Okay, moving on. After you get through that part of the chorus, it does have a little change up where it goes before you go back into the, which is your at the 7 with this hand, and you're tapping a little slower on the 12 and then the 10. Okay. Now, when he goes back to the verse, when he starts singing the second verse, you don't do this part. You're just going right into the. Muted notes, ghost notes, whatever you want to call them. You're just kind of lightly laying your hand across all the strings and just strumming. Okay? And then he goes on the 1, just the 1, not a power chord 1, just on the 1. Hold that. Then you go into the 10, and just digga, sliding your finger down. Palm mute that 1. So it's just 1 on the E and then open. Then hit the strings and just let them ring out. 1 time. So you want. Got it? And then you're doing some artificial harmonics here because you're going from like the 3 to the 5 position. 2 to 5 actually. And that brings around this next part, more tapping. So what we're doing there, you have your index on the 12, tapping on the 15 and 14. Then after you do that, you're sliding your index, still staying with the tapping on the 14, but you're sliding your index finger to the 10 instead of the 12, okay? At that point, you're sliding down to the 7, still tapping on the 14. That repeats. Then you go higher. Now you're on the E string. It's not the E anymore, but you know what I'm saying. So at this point, you're on the 15 of the high E. What I do is I take my pick, I turn it sideways, so it's just the edge of the pick, right? Like that. Okay? And I'm tapping with it on the 18. To 17. Stay tapping on the 17, but slide when you had your finger on the 15. Now you're sliding it down to the 13. take at the end, you take your index finger and you slide it down to the 10. Still tapping on the 17. So then it goes back into the chorus after that point. Okay, and then after that you go back into the verse riff for a little bit, and it ends. This I may not have exactly correct, but this is the way I do it. It's just like digga 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 digga, and the song ends, right? So I'm going. So the 3-1 open thing that we've been doing for the verse riff, slide it up to 5-3 open 2 times, back down to the 3-1 open 2 times, and then the 1 power chord open. So that's how we play over here, Silvera by Gojira. Now we're gonna rock out together, man. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Let's go.